Hello everyone, and welcome to a special episode of the Minecraft theme park. Today we're doing a tour of everything we've built so far in shader vision. Really loving how the park's looking right now with these shaders on. So yeah, let's go straight into the tour. We are in survival mode, so we can experience this without flying around or anything that wouldn't be vanilla. So you've got the entrance archway. We are still looking for a name for the park, so if you've got an idea, please comment it down below. And then we walk through the gardens towards the hotel, which is of course also the really big entrance building to the park. Passing under here, we also have the tickets and hotel bookings areas, as well as the maps. So you can see just how much we've done. We're currently here. We're going to ride everything in all the areas, including running over towards the haunted house. So yeah, going how in fact got the lovely fountain, and also the back of the hotel. I've also done some work with some scenery around here. So let's go and for a ride on Roundy, which was built in the first episode, which I think was pretty cool. And in fact got a little plaque for naming. Remember, if you name a ride, you will get a little plaque in the park. So yeah, let's go straight on here. Here we go. It's been a really long time since I rode it. Oh, of course, there's the camera. Lots of improvements that do need to be made for this ride before I finish the park. So yeah, so that was Roundy. Very short coaster, built in 2 episodes because I didn't know how to speed things up at that time. Of course, next to it we've got ourselves a little seating area, and on the other side we have our carousel, which was done in episode 4. I've just gone straight past the entrance. Probably not going to cut anything out of this video, so you can see everything, including all of the mistakes, which are quite a bit of fun. So here we have in fact got the horses. You can't actually get onto them in survival, but I really liked how this turned out. So yeah, I think since we're around here, let's go to the Wild West section of the park, which of course is just over here. I had loads of fun building this, especially with all these textures, everything. I really like how this area came together. I have actually done some editing, removed some of all the slabs from here, and done some texture mixing in the floor. So you've got all the Wild West theming around the coaster, and this is the main coaster, which actually pretty much every ride is still yet to be named. So if you've got any name ideas, please leave them down in the comments. I need loads of names for loads of rides. So yeah, it's time for a ride on this roller coaster. So here we go. Comes out from the train, and then you go drop into the tunnel and back out and round a bit around this kind of other section on the other side of the path. And then here we go up. Oh, I like how the smoke looks with shaders. And then back round into the station. So yeah, that was that coaster. Really like how it looks with shaders actually. So yeah, next up we're going to continue with the Wild West area. Of course, here we're coming out of the shop. And we're going to run down this way towards the other section, kind of mixing into a sandy area. And yeah, there's loads of buildings here. So we've got seafood. What's over on this side? Coffee. This is definitely a very, what would you call it, town style area. Looks like there's a queue line here. Of course, this also needs a name. Aha, you've got the spooky house, which got the whole W at all times. So yeah, let's go for a ride. Are we stuck? Yeah, we are. So yeah, here we go. Really love building this. Loads of east on the inside. Pictures, the cobwebs, the lanterns. Got a little desk. There's also a few cool little special effects. Got a large painting. And round we go. Very one if you just look straight up at this point. Whoa. Oh no, we got stuck again. didn't follow the instructions to hold W at all times. So let's try this again. There we go. So yeah, it isn't really that long of a ride, maybe about 90 seconds long. Really enjoyed how it came together though. So yeah, that's the end of that dark ride. There are a couple more dark rides. I'll leave the cart just there. And yeah, let's continue in this area. Now, if I remember correctly, just over here, there is of course a donation. I usually just throw one on the floor. And over here we have a fun walkthrough experience. So yeah, around we go. So yeah, here we go. So of course you've got the train line. This is the other side of the tunnel from the other section. And of course the whole point, this is your ceiling, so you've got to run down, you've got to sneak behind here. You've got to make it over to the other side and sneak behind here, and then you've got to make it to the tiny little dugout hole in here. Of course you've got to run through the pre-dug tunnel. And then you make it to this area where you can pilfer some of the treasure. And then of course over here there is in fact a piston door. I'll have to go the other way because I need to keep that closed. So here around we go. This is now a cast member. People really have to come out here. But yeah, so from the piston door, which is situated just there, nicely camouflaged. Then you come around, you're going to run over this way and get back up onto the platform. And we've got to go down these steps, and then we're out. There's also a trampoline, which I think is quite a fun addition. So yeah, that's that side of the Wild West area. There's a couple more rides over here. So if we go down this queue line, we do in fact have this flying raft style ride. So you've also got lots of lights, lots of rocks. And of course this one you can go and sit in the minecarts. And you can also move around them if you want. So yeah, and of course all of them, they always let you just jump on here. So yeah, that's that ride. It's not a functional one, but I do like it nonetheless. This one does actually have some nice backstory to it actually. So you head into this building, and they talk about the story, and of course they can open up the piston door. I'm going to have to go around this. Probably just by breaking this. There we go. Oh no, I placed it in the wrong position. That's not good. Now I can have people skipping the pre-show. There we go. Yeah, this one's definitely a family coaster. I like how it came out nice and long. Not really sure there's all this here. I definitely think I need to come back and redo quite a bit of this area. But yeah, here we go. Shaders make everything look so much better than it does without them. That's the first half complete. Now I'm going to go on to the second half. It's got lots of turns, hills. Yeah, really like that coaster. Quite a nice long layout. But yeah, that's the Sci-Fi area. We've got the bar, which I think is quite funny. Actually, can't really sit on the bar stools, but I like how they look. So yes, now it's time to leave this and go into the newest area, which you can just about see the drop tower. I like how it kind of looms over everything. But we're going to go ride the drop tower, the coaster, kind of ride the Frisbee. But yeah, it's got this kind of Sci-Fi. So let's enter through the airlocks. This is of course the most recent area. Whoa, that is a really cool looking screenshot. But yeah, we have in fact got the roller coaster, which also needs a name. So yeah, you get thinking. Get thinking for names for the area, the park, pretty much all the areas and rides need names. There'll be a full list of stuff that needs naming in the description. So let's go for a ride on the Sci-Fi coaster, which is also quite a nice long one. first drop, back over and round, around the control booth, around the rocket itself, which I think turned out really nicely. Over a hill, a bunny hop, another bank turn all the way around here. Just a few final hills before going into what is not really the final brake run. This is kind of the end of the coaster. And of course just brought back into the station. So next up we've got to go and have a look over at the Frisbee, which I think is probably the most realistic ride in the park so far. So you've got ride name entrance. It's got some very high barriers. You can jump over it like this, so yeah, there's a lot of improvements that need to be made to this park. Just run around this way as well. Yeah, I love how on the Frisbee you can actually sit in the seats if you click in just the right positions. I really like how this ride came out, especially with the wheel in the middle and also the maintenance areas at the top. And of course the final ride in this area is the drop tower. Well, we're already 10 minutes in already. Still got loads of rides to go on. Here you've got this drop tower, which I think is probably the coolest. Still not fully happy with the ride cycle. It shoots you all the way up and then you go back down again. I can easily, of course, make a ride cycle by doing command block edits. So yeah, we're done with that side of the park. So now let's move on to the pirate area, which requires us to go a little bit out of the park's grounds. So I'm going to come back when we're over the pirate area. Just realised you almost completely forgot about this area. This has got loads of different shops. Just went on top of one of them. And down here we've got a little pizza shop, which still isn't fully done. Around here we've also got the lots of plaza seating areas. We have ourselves a drink shop, which I built in the style of a big Coca-Cola fan pot thing. We've also got ice cream, which I think is my favourite. That's been splodged into the ground. And if you actually go to the video on this one, what's quite cool is you can see how actually I almost destroyed the entire shop to try putting lava in a cauldron. Over here, we do in fact have a coffee shop. And we've also got a burger shop over on this side. So yeah, didn't realise I'd almost completely forgot about that. But yeah, now it's time to pop out of the park. There will be another themed area around here. But now we're heading over to the pirate section of the park. And for now, we're just going to have to go out this way. Of course, we've got all the banners. We've got this one. Not really allowed in there, but it's a nice house. We do in fact have this ride called Timber Tug. And basically just flip that one and go this, and you'll kind of be going forwards and backwards. All you got to do is stop yourself is try and hit the lever. So it's kind of a game, so I'm going to try and see if I can get this. This is very hard actually. Oh, I almost got it that time. Okay, come on. Yes, there we go. So we come back this time, we'll get stopped. And the exit is just over here. So moving right along, we've got a little marketplace. There's actually two of these in the area. We've got the pirate gift shop. I think it's quite cool. We've got some little food areas. We've also got lots of little racks of things. Over here, we have the pirate ship and also the firework control area. You can see just over there, that lever will start up a fireworks show. So around here we can get onto the ship. Which I think has also turned out quite nicely. It's only 6 seats, but I don't think it needs too many. I also have a lever here as if it could be operated. So the final ride in this area is in fact just over here, and it's a roller coaster. It's based off the Lego roller coaster in the Lego theme park. The same layout, and it's done as a wooden wild mouse style. So yeah, it's got the pirate coaster. I've put entrance, but I've got the exit stuff on there. That's interesting. I put it in the wrong place. Let's sneak around. This is definitely the queue line. Looks like I've got a mistake in the park. Might have to go and fix that at one point. Well, I will fix it at one point. But yes, here we go. So of course we go up, go around. Now this turnaround section, and a bunny hop, and then a big helix downwards before pulling into the station. So if you watch any of the LEGO theme park episodes, you'll see that one, that's how it works. So yeah, we finished the pirate area, now into the second to last area, which is the jungle, which does in fact have quite a few rides. This one, it was called Jungle Drop, but I think now I'm going to have to turn it into more like an observation deck thing, because I'm now sat in it. I can even put the restraint down. There we go. Probably can't see myself there. Interesting. So yeah, that's that one. Not really sure if I'm going to be able to keep it like that. I might have to turn it into some sort of scenic look up. Of course, over this way, if you find it, you'll come across this archway, which leads over to one of the bigger roller coasters in the park. I think probably the biggest right now. But yeah, this is the Jungle Coaster, so let's go for a ride on this one. It's a family launch coaster with loads of banks, airtime hills, and lots of journeying through the jungle. Jungle took absolutely forever to finish because there was loads of trees, so much planting to do. In fact, at one point I had to create this huge map above. There was like loads of stained glass. I had to change the colour from red to green just to know which sections I'd done. But yeah, finishing this off was like a relief. No more leaves. There was so much to do for this coaster. But yeah, so the final attraction / thing you can do in this area is of course the high ropes course, which I had loads of fun creating. This of course would be a extra charge attraction. So I'm going to go all the way up this, and here you actually have the exit, and you have to go up one more for the beginning. Of course I'm in survival, so it's going to be a bit more harder to reset if I fail. See, it's kind of a parkour. I mean, the zipline isn't really parkour, it's just kind of following the barrier blocks. And of course here you've got some jumps. I've got some fence jumps. We're going to see how about our parkour. Oh, managed to get most of them. And over here we've got some more plank jumps. Okay, I failed it now. Got that one. And of course up here is the hardest jump of the entire route. Didn't get that one. I built this, I should be able to do all of these. Managed to glitch it somehow. Here now we've got the longer zip wire. Tried quite a bit of fun creating. You basically just have to hold down A and S and you just point in the right direction. And you should be able to do the zip wire. But yeah, I had loads of fun creating this high ropes course. Loops around quite a bit of the jungle area. So yeah, that's not quite the end. Got one last set of jumps, and there we go. So yeah, at this point I'm probably just going to jump off here. Or maybe not. Probably just go over here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this way we do in fact have the haunted house, which is the last thing we're going to see. Of course, we'll be able to do this in the actual finished park. Oh, wow. Our park looks epic from over here. You can see the whole thing. But yeah, we do in fact have the other dark ride, which is the haunted house. So this way is the entrance. This one you basically just have to walk. As you can see, just walk at normal speed, no sprinting. So yeah, let's go to follow this track. Really was getting a bit stuck for ideas, but I do like this one. Oh, got a golden nugget. This one kind of makes you able to get over the lava. It's very hard finding ideas for a haunted house when you can't really do things that you can do in real life haunted houses. So yeah, I did try my best on that one. But yeah, at this point that's basically it for the entire park. as I run over towards the entrance. I just want to say thank you very much for watching this one. There wasn't any building, but I hope you really see what we've done over the past 25 or so episodes of this park. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed this tour. I'll see you when I finally get back to building in this park. Goodbye. Face plants.